Recognized across Australia for his extensive body art, Dane Brajkovich has earned the title of the country's most tattooed bikie. His body serves as a canvas that tells a story of his life's journey, interests, and club affiliations. But Australia's most tattooed bikie has now been banned from the Perth Mint and 3 major Australian banks, after buying $27,000 worth of gold bars in cash. Brajkovich, who is a former Hells Angels, was reportedly allowed to purchase gold from Perth Mint without extensive screening. As per the law, Mint is required to conduct extensive checks on higher-risk customers, but Brajkovich was only asked for his driver's license. They also failed to do criminal checks, which would have meant a fail for Dane, as he has served time in prison for drug offenses and has criminal records. Perth Mint remains under investigation by financial crime regulator AUSTRAC, which last year ordered the appointment of an external auditor after identifying compliance concerns. The auditors are examining whether the Mint has complied with anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing obligations. It is also investigating the Mint's compliance with requirements relating to the reporting of suspicious matters. Any confirmed breach of money laundering laws could leave the Mint facing heavy criminal fines, which would ultimately be paid by the taxpayers. Perth Mint is Australia's biggest gold refinery with a turnover of almost $22 billion last financial year. It sold almost 20 million coins, medallions and bars to customers in more than 130 countries. According to reports, following this purchase, Dane had the ingots melted and made into 8 massive gold rings. Each ring weighs 5 grams and is made up of 18-karat gold. He now wears them regularly. The rings spell out words "hate" on his left hand and "CINA" on his right hand. Dane's visit was captured on the CCTV and went viral in the media. This transaction sparked an investigation of the Mint and its operations, and Brajkovich has been permanently banned from even setting foot inside Perth Mint. Besides this, Brajkovich has also been banned from the ANZ, Commonwealth, and Westpac banks, along with all Crown properties, including its Perth resort and casino. The former 81's enforcer, adorned with lavish accessories, is widely recognized for his ostentatious style, prominently featuring a hefty gold chain around his neck. According to reports, it's valued at around $220,000. Additionally, he often adorns a similar gold bracelet, worth $100,000. His extravagant fashion extends to his choice of body modifications as well. Notably, he occasionally showcases a set of gold teeth, composed of 85% gold and estimated to be worth nearly $50,000. He claims that the cumulative cost of his tattoos matches this amount. His extensive tattoo collection, in fact, became so notorious that he became the face of the Western Australian government's crackdown on bikie clubs. Premier Mark McGowan, his cabinet members, and senior law enforcement officials singled him out as they promoted controversial legislation prohibiting the public display of bikie-related symbols. Media magnate Dane is in news often. In February 2022, he was ousted from Hells Angels. According to reports, Dane was forcibly removed from the gang's ranks after a significant altercation with other senior members. In 2020, he gained attention for being convicted of assaulting the late Rebels gang chief Nick Martin, just weeks before Martin's assassination. Brajkovich received an $800 fine for the attack, which occurred during a territorial dispute at a beachside bar in Scarborough. His departure from the Hells Angels came nearly a year after his residence was targeted in a drive-by shooting. Court documents reveal that a passenger in a stolen Porsche fired up to 5 shots from a handgun at a vehicle arriving at Brajkovich's home late in the evening on March 2nd. Later, Jason Kemp of Rebels MC, a close friend of Dane, was identified as the shooter. 2 years from the shooting, Jason Kemp drowned at the pool of a luxury hotel in Western Australia, on February 11 after a long life of crime. Brajkovich was also among the first to be served with anti-consorting notices after the WA government introduced a new law prohibiting bikie gang insignia. However, he was also the first one to beat the law, following which police paid him costs for wasting his time. According to an article published by the Daily Mail, Dane started his professional career as a Muay Thai boxer. His first notable match was with Nick Special K Courageanity, where he was knocked out in the second round.
And that's where he started to think it was in England in the fog. Dane Brajkovich.
Following the fight, he was found guilty under drug charges and was jailed for selling ecstasy and spent 2 years in Wooroloo prison.
He's shown a lot of heart.
Brajkovich turns him around. Good gut punch in front kick there from Brajkovich. Nice inside thigh kick from the boy from WA. Carroll turns him around and works the uppercut. Beautiful uppercut there up to the jaw. Carroll's got him again with a body shot.
In 2009, Dane was involved in a gunshot incident that resulted in a wound to his left leg. The bullet could not be removed and is still lodged in his leg. No charges were laid against anyone, as Dane refused to speak to the police. Dane Brajkovich's transformation into a heavily tattooed and muscular enforcer didn't happen without assistance. He openly acknowledges that he used steroids excessively during his youth. Today, Dane maintains a rigorous routine, training twice daily, 6 days a week, all while managing a full-time job and taking care of his properties. As part of his regimen, he consistently uses 3 milliliters of testosterone per week throughout the entire year, with no breaks or periods of discontinuation. In addition to his demanding training schedule and full-time job, Brajkovich is also a savvy investor. He currently owns 3 investment properties, demonstrating his commitment to building a diverse portfolio and securing his financial future. Brajkovich's interests extend beyond his investment properties, as he also boasts an impressive collection of motorbikes, valued at a substantial $150,000. These motorcycles are equipped with turbochargers and nitrous oxide systems, showcasing his passion for high-performance vehicles. However, it's worth noting that his enthusiasm for riding took a hit in 2021 when he experienced a significant setback. During an unfortunate accident on one of his daily driven Harley-Davidsons, he suffered an injury that required a 15 cm plate to be surgically inserted into his left collarbone. This incident serves as a reminder of the risks associated with his beloved pastime, potentially tempering his eagerness to hit the road on his powerful machines. Dane Brajkovich's diverse interests, from his impressive motorcycle collection to his love for tattoos, bikie past, bodybuilding, gold jewelry, and investment properties, make him an interesting subject for media stories. Every aspect of his life, from his occasional bursts of anger to his involvement with bikie groups, contributes to his image as an ex-bikie enforcer, who attracts significant media attention. The media is fascinated by all aspects of his life, and every story they publish about Dane is always a hit.